Well, welcome everyone. During this short webinar, we will be talking about tracking your degree progress. So this will include the process behind student check sheets and then registration. So my name is Corey Cisco and I'm a graduate coordinator here at the design school. And I have my colleague here and I'll allow her to introduce herself.
Hi everyone, I'm Christy Brown. I am a graduate coordinator here as well.
So we will be your advisors throughout the course of your program. So we always are here to help you if you have any questions, but this is really a tool for you to be able to track your progress. Obviously, you can ask us for any assistance, but this will just be able to give you your own agency in order to see what is coming up and what you need to take right now. So the student check sheets are something that we have internally created since ASU does not provide any sort of tracking like they do at the undergraduate level for graduate students as of now. But we will essentially email you a personalized check sheet at the beginning of your program, and this will allow you to track your progress through the program. So what you're looking at here is an example of what the Master of Architecture 3-year program looks like, and we will send a personalized one for every program that you are admitted into. It is essentially the student's responsibility to track their progress throughout the program. This would mean that you need to monitor your progress and make sure that you're taking every required course. This is really important. Every course you will need to take since it is required. So this is why we have this resource here for you. You can ask for an updated version at any point from Christy or I, and we can help you make sure that you're meeting all the requirements. But this is essentially just a way for you to be able to track yourself. And how to use a check sheet. So essentially on the left-hand side will be all of your outline courses that you will need to take in each semester. So you will paste the courses in the second column once you register for them to keep track of what you have and have not taken. Then you should track your grades as well. So if you receive any grade lower than a C, you will need to retake it. So this course will need to be repasted into the next semester that the course is offered in. And then the electives are listed in a different color to make them easier to find.
So it's important to follow your check sheet and not get off track. Unlike some other graduate programs, the structure for our programs is fairly strict. So courses are most often taught only in the fall or the spring semesters, not both. So that means that if you miss a course one semester, say you choose not to take one of the required courses for the fall semester, you will likely not be able to take that class again until the following fall semester. So that can put you off a full year by skipping one of these required courses. Another thing to take into consideration is many of our courses are taught in succession. So for example, you must take your ADE 521 studio if you're in architecture before you can take ADE 522. So again, if you get off and you skip one of those, you won't be able to jump into the next course in the succession before you pass the first course in that succession. So it's really important to stay on track with the check sheets that we have for you. This will generally just keep you from unnecessarily extending your program. Next slide. So a few other things to note. We will email the generalized required courses to you each semester. So this is the courses that are listed on the left-hand side of your check sheets. We're going to send those out, including the more detailed information for that semester. So things like the time and days that class meets and the specific course number for those. We'll send those out in an email to you each semester, but we will not be sending you a personalized registration reminder. So again, if you got off track, it's your responsibility to sign up for the correct courses. The plans of study are set up the way they are for a reason. If you want to take a course out of sequence, you're going to need to ask approval. You can email us and we'll coordinate with your program head. Other than select courses, this will likely not be approved. In most plans of study, there are some classes like electives or classes that are not in a sequence that can possibly be moved around, but generally if it's a class that has a sequence, it's not going to be approved to get moved around. Sometimes programs will change the courses in a plan of study for various reasons. This doesn't happen frequently, but oftentimes they may sub one class for another. We will email you with any changes if this happens. And if you'd like, you can request an updated check sheet or change it on your own check sheet. So feel free to reach out if you have any questions if this happens. Next slide. A note on electives. So some programs have electives requirements. We will send out a list of design professional electives each semester. So this is basically classes within the design school that would count as electives. If you want to take an elective outside of the design school, that's a possibility. You're going to need to email your program head for approval and then forward us the approval. If you have any questions about who your program head is or contact information, you can reach out to us. But generally, if you've got a reason for why you want to take, for example, a class in the school of sustainability or in the construction management field or something like that, that's generally approved, but we just need to run it past them first. And then another thing to note is you are allowed to take 2 400 level courses throughout your graduate program. The rest all must be 500 level or above. So if you have some 400 level courses included in your plan of study as required courses, that's going to limit the number of electives you could take that are 400 level. However, if you only have required 500 level courses, then you would be allowed to take 2 400 level courses as electives. So importantly, we are here to help. So this is our contact information. You see our individual email addresses and phone numbers. Designgrad@asu.edu is a great one to use because it goes to both of us. So I generally recommend students use this if one of us is out of the office or is sick. Somebody will be able to look at that email and get back to you more quickly. And then in the College of Design North is where our offices are. We're in room 162. So if you have any questions about your registration, about your check sheets, please reach out. We are here to help you.
Yay!
Great.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.